Hi, laddie, and welcome to Rock Paper Shotgun presents Dwarfheim. I'm afraid that's all you're going to get of a dwarf voice from me. But I'm Nate Crowley from Rock Paper Shotgun, and today I'm going to be playing a game called Dwarfheim, which is why I'm dressed as a dwarf. Or because cosplay options are pretty limited after 6 months of lockdown, I could also be dressed as a wizard who sometimes flies a plane and, I don't know, chops down trees, or alternatively just someone who's lost his mind. But Dwarfheim is a cracking little real-time strategy game that's... I'm sorry, I've got to take off the beard. It's not like I haven't got a massive one anyway. It's just greedy to have two. Where was I? Yes, Dwarfheim. It's got a really nice, quite unique little multiplayer mechanic behind it. So when you see me playing the game with the developers in a minute, you'll probably think it looks pretty basic. It looks quite old school. Yeah, absolutely does. It looks and feels, in many ways, like the real-time strategy games I enjoyed during the sort of early 2000s, like the sort of Warcraft 3 era. But that's not what makes it special. What I really like about Dwarfheim, and why I thought it would be quite fun to do a multiplayer stream of during this event, is that it's a team co-op real-time strategy game. So, on each team, you have 3 players. One is the miner, one is the builder, and one is the warrior. They all do different jobs. The warrior, you might be surprised to know, does the army stuff. They move the military units around, they make the military units, and they upgrade them, and they do fights with the enemy. The builder does all the econ stuff, so they make farms and build buildings and towers and walls and things like that. And the miner basically plays a game of Factorio underground. I'm going to let the game speak for itself, but I really want you to give it a go, have a look, and I believe there is a beta starting for the game ahead of its early access launch, so you can have a go really soon. In fact, today, if you would like to. You can find more about that on rockpapershotgun.com. Well, here I've got with me, ironically, 2 people who don't look like dwarves, but have been making Dwarfheim. So I've got Hans and Mariana from Pine Leaf Studio. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
So what do you do at Pine Leaf? Tell me about your involvement in this marvelous dwarf game.
So my name is Hans. I'm the CEO and game director. So I do most of the game design and balancing, as well as having an overview of everything.
And I am the COO, producer, and audio director. So I do everything related to sounds and music for the game, as well as oversee the production schedule and how we are doing with our publisher and stuff, as well as helping Hans with whatever he needs to run the company.
It's a good time to be talking about Dwarfheim. One of the reasons I wanted to stream it for EGX, because obviously we had the demo in the Steam Summer Festival, which is where it caught my eye, and I thought it would be nice to come back to now, because you've got some new game modes, some upcoming and some recently added. Is that right?
That's right.
So the one we played was Conquest, which is your classic team multiplayer, right?
Team multiplayer co-op. It's 3 players versus 3 players. The goal is pretty similar to other RTS, kill the enemy nexus, but in Dwarfheim you share the nexus with the rest of the team. And you all have different units and buildings that you can utilize to help your team progress towards that goal.
Now, there is a new survival mode as well, right?
Yeah, so the survival mode is also a multiplayer mode where you can play along with your friends. And you still have the same team, but instead of surviving or conquering a different team, you do have to survive against incoming waves of trolls and NPC creeps, basically. So it's a very good place to try out strategies and tactics, but it can become quite hectic if you are not on top of those resource gatherings and stuff.
And there is a skirmish mode coming too, I believe.
There is. And the skirmish mode is another place where you can play multiplayer or teams of 2-3 people or alone, and you play against an AI.
When can people have a go at Dwarfheim for themselves?
So we are launching Dwarfheim into early access on October 22nd.
Excellent.
We do have a lot of interesting things lined up. We do have a pretty comprehensive internal roadmap, which we would be more than happy to share as soon as we launch the game. But some of the features that we are hoping to add to the early access are, among others, campaign. We hope to add a 4th class to the game, as well as more features to both survival and sandbox.
How long do you reckon you're going to be in early access for? Which I know is a poisonous question.
Yes, you just had to go and say it. No, we have we have an internal goal of hopefully being ready for summer 2021, but we won't give up on Dwarfheim until we're pleased, if that makes sense. We want to keep at it. We have worked on this game for so many years already, and we just can't let it go until it's as good as it can be.
Kind of always say that it'll be out when it's done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we go dig some holes and fight some trolls?
Oh, yes.
Okay, so we're going to play a round of survival. Right, I want to get some farms up. Now, the different sorts of dinner vegetable they can farm, they have different effects when you brew them, don't they?
That is right. So for the early game, it's not really important if you choose Coruscant wheat or Malabar grain. It's all about the later strategies. So I would probably, there's some technology that is locked behind grain as well for Brewmaster. Is it Malabar that is, or is it Coruscant that is used to train Brewmasters?
I believe it is the Malabar, the more orangey one.
So as I found out before, the start isn't unlike an Age of Empires start. Get some lads out of the hall,
Yes.
get some farms going, and then make sure you got some lumber as well. Now, can I build logging camps to start with, or am I just going to send my dwarves directly to the woods?
You can send them directly to your woods. The lumber mill is more used to when you want to expand. And an easy way to get that, because you need silver to build it, is that you can actually send one of your builders to the underworld, and you can build something called silver leaf, which actually gives you silver. Oh.
Yeah.
I'm not ready to fight these guys.
So I want to get one dwarf down. Now, where's the big stairs?
The mine shaft is over here. So if you follow this way.
Excellent.
Right now we are lacking houses. So as you can see, first attack. We need to have more houses so that I can have more units.
And we should have some incoming resources soon with steel and everything.
Now, am I hogging the food by keeping building builders? Have you got enough to make our fight dwarves, Mariana?
Oh, yeah. No worries. Right now, we need more houses more than we need more food. But definitely keep increasing the production. What I could use, though, is barracks that I can get some stronger units.
Yep, I can do that. Barracks. I'm putting them up between the big stairs and the hall. I'm going to do one of my classic early game Age of Empires tricks here and make a cowardly wall of houses.
Nice.
We've seen that used so much recently.
Oh, and this dwarf that you have in the underground now, his inventory is probably full. So since you don't have enough silver to make a granary yet, I would take him upstairs and make him deliver the silver in the town hall.
Teaching me micromanagement exploits already. I like it. Now, I've got a very short attention span. What was I gathering silver to build?
A lumber mill.
That was it.
You can also use it to build a granary in the underworld so that you don't have to go up and down the mine shafts with the dwarf.
That may be the most labor-efficient thing to do. I'm going to do that. Is it worth me getting the upgrade for houses that makes them hold more dwarves?
Not yet. Not until you have over 5 houses.
Out of interest, how would you upgrade a house to fit more dwarves into it?
It says so on the research. It's bunk beds.
Oh! Of everything. Made you worry. Right, I'm going to make me underground granary. Oh, I didn't realise there were underground crops. That's very satisfying.
Oh, you're on your way to take him out, Hans. That's good.
Yep.
Potentially we need a tower, I think. Does that sound like a good idea?
A tower down here, or 2, that's super effective.
Do you think towers downstairs before upstairs first?
Yes, because I'm not the best warrior, so I often can't like just go around farming stuff on the overworld.
And also there's a choke point here downstairs, so there's only like one way into to get to the mines.
Can you ping that for me again? I'm downstairs now.
Yeah, here.
Uh-huh.
That's the only way the trolls can come and get me. So towers first is awesome, and then like when we have the resources for it, maybe a gate and some walls, and we will be super fortified. It's gonna be super nice.
We can stretch to that. Shall I put 2 towers?
Oh yeah. This is hard, man. It's hard mode. We gotta be prepared.
If you could also build a gate. Gates are super tanky, so building that in front of the tower is really good.
Oh, I think you even have an idle builder here next to the town hall. No, the ward. What's it called?
The
Warehouse.
Thing.
The thing. I kept thinking wardrobe.
The good old wardrobe. Now, is my dwarf actually... Yeah, get farming, mate. Do your job. Right. Now, probably time for that lumber mill, I think. Yeah, we're good for silver. So let me get that by the woods. Now, those towers should be done. Excellent. Yeah, let's get that gate up.
Nice. Anything? Oh, maybe more iron. I should.
Yes, iron would be very good.
Oh, all of these guys are out of a job.
Oh yeah, they are too far away from the lumber mill. So when he gets that up, they will move. Or he might have to move.
Hey boy, let's do some iron.
They're doing a whole load of nothing.
Oh man, he just tore through that house.
Oh, I know. One of the trolls actually ruined one of my rails. That's why we don't getting enough iron.
Do you want any defensive structures up here, Hans?
You can build planning. You can start planning where you want defenses. So some people, we are going to get attacked from all sides here. So where you want them is usually the right point. When I played it last time, I was the builder. And by the end, I was just going from one side to the other, trying to get my defenses up before we got ran over. So, yeah, defense is good.
Oh, we're housed. Because, of course, the troll monsters are houses. So when you say planning defenses, do you have a tool that lets you lay out sort of proposed outlines? Is that right, or?
No, sadly, no blueprinting yet.
Well, actually, I'm going to invent bunk beds. That would be a good idea. Well, he said without checking that anyone needed all of the stuff I just squandered on bunk beds, but yeah, I hope that's cool.
That is cool. Oh yeah, I should upgrade some technologies as well.
When we start getting enough silver, we can start getting like tech trees or tech buildings.
I just spent some iron on an upgrade so that I get more iron. Oh, that's fine.
Is it the forge one?
Yeah.
Now, can I build a gate automatically over a wall?
No.
Or do I need to... Oh.
You need to
Isn't,
delete them.
doesn't that work?
No, not yet.
Okay, yeah.
It's in a different build. Also, this builder in the underground, he hasn't finished his gate yet.
Oh, what
Right.
a slacker! Right, come on.
Do
Is
your
it-
job.
He just stopped.
Whoop. Trolls.
Maybe he got disturbed by some of these unpleasant green men.
Oh yeah, probably yeah.
Oh, yikes!
Yeah, there were many. I thought they came from one side, but they came from
All
both.
sides.
So there is more than one way into the mines. It turns out.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Right, I'm going to get him to repair that wall then.
And we do have a big change that came recently, which is a bit scary because I don't think I've played it since that change came. Have you, Madeleine?
Nope.
What is this ominous change?
So we had a beta this weekend, and during the beta we finally managed to get a certain feature to a point where we wanted it to. That's basically until now, of course, like waves have come and taken out your underworld, and it's come and taken out your overworld. But trolls haven't really used the mine shaft that much. They haven't been smart enough, but they finally learned how to use mine shafts. So
is this like the moment in Jurassic Park where they work out that the velociraptors can use doors?
Yeah.
Yes, that's the moment we are right now with the trolls.
Clever girls. Oh no. Oh, that is a burly mob of dwarves up on the bridge there, though. I'm feeling quite protected. Thank you.
I'll try my best. Fences down in the underworld went really well.
Yeah, they're not bad actually. I'm quite happy with that. All right, let's get some towers going on up here. Is there anything I could be collecting that we're really short of?
I think that you're doing very good. We're still lacking a lot of iron, but that's not your expertise. That's Mariana's.
Yeah, I'm.
Mariana, what are you doing with the iron?
I'm making an additional iron mine right now.
Are you building it? Oh, you're building it over here. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Do you want Do you want an ale house?
Oh yes, that's good.
The builder is under attack.
It's quite sad for these little fellows if they can't have a drink. So that's...
Oh no, we have an EC already.
Now hang on, what's one of them?
That's the big guy.
Oh no! Do you remember the old McDonald's adverts? That's like Grimace, the big purple man off of the old McDonald's adverts. Let's have a good look at him.
I think we're very lucky because he seemed to have frozen.
He just seems upset.
Yeah.
That's really tragic. He's just standing there getting hacked to pieces. Sort of. But yeah, I'm actually quite happy that he didn't work as intended there. That's okay. Yeah,
we get a little more time because the thing that the DC does is that it tosses giant boulders at you.
Oh no.
And
we've not been hit by anything with a ranged attack so far, have we?
No.
Oh yeah, not into that. We can't let him get involved in that sort of business. Right, I'm gonna. Oh, am I doing too much of like wood chopping and stuff, or are you happy for me to keep expanding on that?
Oh no, it's very good because we do need a lot of defenses after a while. So stone defenses are very costly when it comes to wood.
Oh, stone. That's a point. Now, whose job is quarrying? Have I just been totally forgetting to do something vital there?
No, I'm doing the stone things.
Okay, good.
So,
but you know what? I could use a blacksmith as well as maybe a bear pit.
A bear pit?
Yeah, or the pit. It's probably called the pit now. We changed its name.
It has a bear on top of it though, so it's not.
But can we have bears?
Maybe sometime.
Okay, that would be good. That would be good. All right, more towers. Oh, 5
Troll down
idle
here,
dwarves. That is ghastly. Right.
Let's see. I'm a bit scared.
Now, you wanted a not bear pit. I can do that. I will put it next to the barracks.
Nice.
We're housed again. Let's get one of my slackers to...
Oh god. The patrols here are going crazy. I don't know
Yeah.
how to get through to the underworld. I have one dwarf in the in the backup mines that I did, but I don't know if I can get the rest of them past the patrols.
Do you want me to try to defend you?
Maybe. Yeah.
Is this your unit here?
Yeah, they're going down
Oh
here.
no.
So
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
look at this mess.
You need to be careful. Come towards me.
I'm coming. No,
We're getting attacked as well. I'm going
Yeah,
to go.
this is one of the Oh, I'm just running with the trolls. I can just leave.
Oh, it's a big one. Oh no, come on.
Need to get some towers up over there, stat, I reckon.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It was a big purple one, wasn't it?
Oh, I see. Yeah, the bear pit. Oh, when you said a bear on the top, I thought you meant a statue, not the roof is literally shaped like a bear. That's cool.
Okay, so I've got the iron production up a bit.
Now, is rotate... Oh, it's R. Very intuitive. Good. Right. And then... That's one of the things I really like about this is that although the way it handles co-op is something pretty new, like a lot of the basics are just really super old school RTS. So
yeah, but like that's where we're coming from. We really love the traditional RTS, and it was something that we just have been missing in our lives for quite some time. Like I still have like a full week where I play Age of Empires with my cousin and my friends, but
I just want you to know that he said it here. His cousin is not his friend.
Yes,
yeah, that's
pretty
that's
accurate.
trouble. Or at least it wasn't after that week of Age of Empires, right?
Yeah.
Destroys families, that game. Right, we've nearly got full walls now, so that is relaxing. Oh, 11 idle builders. Yikes. Yeah, more houses. See what I'm doing, right? I'm making a sort of an inner wall of houses now. So if they get through the...
Let's go here with you guys quickly. The rest go here. Oh, no, the defenses took care of them. That's nice. But there's still some coming here.
I'm afraid I've guzzled all of our stone.
Oh,
Sorry for
I'll get us more.
Yeah, if you could, and then I can finish the Great Wall of Dwarfheim. So, is this? Are we in a just sort of a never-ending last stand where one day we will die?
Yeah, so this is in the survival mode. It's you die or you don't.
That's good. That's very bleak. I like it.
We are going to have a couple of kind of like a prompt that says that basically we are balancing them to be beatable. If you manage to survive to 90 minutes, that's a well played game. So we are going to have some kind of prompt that tells you that if you want, you have basically won. But some people really like the challenge of trying to survive for as long as possible and do get extremely hard after a little while.
Well, that's, yeah. I mean, everyone likes a last stand, right?
Yeah.
Also, if I could get a geology center, I could be more efficient in getting resources and stuff.
Yeah, I'll treat you to one of those. Do you want it downstairs?
I can have it upstairs. It's no matter. It's the same for me.
Okay, I will pop it where I'm building all the cool stuff, basically by the bear pit and the barracks and that.
And so, if you want some cool stuff for yourself as well, you
would
have
like-
something called a monastery in which you can create brewmasters, and you have also the university, which gives you more technology.
Yeah.
And you have brewing stills, which allow you to create brews that can be used for butts.
Yes, I will take one of each of those. That sounds pretty good. I didn't get to play with any of those things last time, so
No.
let's get a university going. Now that's a lot of iron. Are you happy for me to use that?
Yeah, that's fine. I'm using a lot of steel these times because I want to have a little bit more of a damaging army in case we get a DC. Still do have so much health. I see that we're getting attacked here.
You remember about, I don't know, ages ago when you asked me for a blacksmith?
Oh yeah. Yeah,
I
that didn't
took
happen.
your feedback into consideration. As soon as I have what am I missing? Silver? I want to say, no, we've got enough silver. What's the issue there? Oh, no, that's my eyesight that's the problem. It is silver we're missing, and it's iron we've got a lot of.
Yeah.
So I will, I'll make that happen.
There isn't a lot of silver for the miner to extract on this map, as far as I know, at least. I haven't been silver mining so hard on this map before. So the builder is the main silver provider here. Oh, and in the underworld, is this builder okay? Yeah, he is okay.
Oh, this fellow. Well, he was just sort of standing looking depressed in his silver fields.
Yeah, and then he realized what an important job he's doing, and he got back to it.
Oh, no, that was me, I'm afraid. That was the strings of the puppet master.
Oh, okay.
I've left him to his own devices now, and he's just very sad again.
Oh, no.
How can I...
Is his inventory updating?
His inventory, I think, is full of wood.
Oh, then that's the problem. He can't get the silver because he can't deliver the wood to the granary, so he needs to go upstairs and get rid of the wood.
Ah, these dwarves.
Such
Now, is that
sticklers.
something you're going to do with their AI? So they, that feels like something they should know how to do.
It's we have some things that we want the dwarves to be able to do on their own without us having to tell them, and that is definitely one of the things that are on that list.
What's the other than the features? What we cannot talk about? What are the big sort of quality of life things you're working on with the game right now?
So we're currently working on getting a VGS system, voice line system into the game, which allows you to do quick dialogue options. We're adding key bindings so that you can, of course, set your own key bindings. Let's see. We're working a lot on the pathfinding today because the pathfinding and the feel of the game is very important to us. And we're not quite where we want it to be just yet.
So does that mean, for example, that you can... Because at the moment, I have to take the dwarves manually to the stairs when I want them to go into the underworld. Will they be able to sort of find their own way? Or is that... I imagine that's quite a big pathfinding challenge.
That is a big pathfinding challenge because if you have a lot of units, you, of course, cost the service quite a bit doing that. But first off, it's basically making sure that the movement is a little bit better, so we don't have as much skipping.
Yeah.
Let's see. Your defenses are doing really well, by the way.
Yeah, it's a lot of quality of life improvements that we're working on at the moment. So making things behave in an intuitive way to how would we expect the game to behave. And you know, when you've worked on a game for a very long time and you've tested it so many times, you become so accustomed to the ways that things are behaving. So we're really sifting through the beta feedback that we get from the beta players and looking into what are the things that they really feel is I can't remember the English word, but like a tungvint way of doing things, like a harder way than it has to be.
That's a good word, though. A tungvint.
Tungvint, yeah. It literally means hard to turn or heavy to turn.
Oh, that's good. I like that. You had to give me the spelling of that later. Does it have any of those frightening Scandinavian vowels, though?
Sadly, no.
Okay. I secretly very much like them. They're not. Now, there was a thing I keep meaning to build, and I keep not affording.
Is it the monastery?
Blacksmith. You still haven't got your damn blacksmith. Right, no one spend any silver. I tell you what, I'm going to follow your soldiers around on a bit of a road trip while I wait to have some silver.
Oh yeah.
Let's see what they're up to.
So currently, I'm killing off the trolls and patrols on the map so that they don't get. Oh snap! Yeah, this is not good.
I like these sort of stripy referee shirts that some of them have. They're nice. Oh no, it's Grimace.
Yeah, he's going straight for the buildings.
Has he got like worms in his hair?
Oh shit! Yeah, there are many of them here. That's roots, actually.
Uh-oh.
They are.
Oh, are they like tree people?
Yeah.
Well, they're,
Oh,
they're,
no.
oh no! Oh no! Grimace, why did you betray Ronald like this? Well, the burger's not good enough.
I should get some more steel.
I'm going to get some more towers as well. Will towers do much against the fast food menace?
They will at least slow them down,
Oh no.
so that I can get my army to take care of them.
Well,
But
gosh.
as you see here, they can really just eat through the defenses.
Yeah, that was brutal. I think it's time for a double layer of walls, probably, isn't it?
Yeah. But as you can see, the like here, there's tons of trolls roaming the countryside. So those can actually add 2 waves. So we need to be a bit careful.
Oh, do they sort of gather them up as they roll through?
They become bigger and bigger, and they can actually get pulled along.
I just saw a load of trolls there. If you didn't, just
Yeah. On my way.
Now, there was something I was. The blacksmith. It's still not happened. Right, I need to make more silver farms. I've got to take this problem into my own hands. I really like the way you have to dig out room for me to build my farms downstairs. There's a nice little interplay there. I'm quite fond of.
I really enjoy how this has turned out with the gameplay, because it really does. It is a co-op game, and you do need each other. It is true asymmetrical co-op, but it's not to the point that it becomes annoying immediately. You can still play a lot on your own if that is your wish. You can kind of like have the interactivity be as hardcore as you want it to be, and I really enjoy that. And it makes for different play dynamics as well. Team dynamics, I mean.
Yeah, because even if we weren't talking, there's Grimace is back.
Yep. I'm on my way.
Oh, he doesn't care about the towers, does he? He just laughs at them. Just chugging his milkshake and throwing rocks about.
Like a toddler.
This is it. I can increase buildings' health with the... No, I'm not going to do that. You know why? Because I need to build a blacksmith. This is going to be... the entire session is just Nate builds a blacksmith. I'm very sorry. We'll get there.
One day.
Oh no, because now I need to build a bloody lumber mill, don't I?
You can actually delete the lumber mills that you have and get recoup. We are pretty friendly when it comes to where you hold your buildings. So
Well, that's good. Well, that grimace downstairs has fallen asleep.
where? Oh, yeah, he's fallen asleep. That's good for us. I mean,
That's great. Yeah. Oh, do you know what? We are 16 silver away from. Guess what, Hans? That's right.
blacksmith.
Now, stone towers don't cost wood, so I'm just gonna occupy myself building stone towers until. Oh, it's time. Let's make it happen.
Where are you building it? Where are you building it?
I'm still just getting psyched up. I'm going to build it by the barracks. That's where I build everything.
Oh, nice.
Oh, it's got a hammer. Lovely. Well, blacksmith should really, otherwise it's a bit rubbish, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay, where are we under attack here? Oh no, we're getting a lot of attacks here. That's fine. What's that here?
Oh no, the defences are looking a bit ropey over there. I need to sort that out. Let's research some more stuff for a laugh.
If you can actually research the thing that allow you to make willow shade, you can do the field medic research, because then I can do another research that allows my berserkers to have leech, like heal leech.
Okay.
What's the word? Leech health.
Yeah, like lifesteal kind of business.
Yeah, lifesteal. Yeah.
Oh, actually, I just thought that's what they call it in Hearthstone. I think leeching is probably the more generic term. Right then. So what was it? Was that a building or a technology that you wanted?
You have a technology, I think, in the university, or it's in the granary. Actually, might be, and that is to allow you to make willow shade, which is a different type of overworld crop.
Ah, you're quite right. Yeah, let's do that. That is underway. And you say that will unlock some interesting new things for us?
Yeah. It should unlock, if you have it, it could unlock the field medic, which increase healing taken by all warrior units, which is really good for me because my
Speaking of which, do you want me to make the buff on the alehouse a bit better?
It's fine for now, but if you get a monastery going, you can actually have a walking alehouse, a brewmaster.
Yeah.
Ah, right. Okay, that sounds great.
I'm gonna need steel for the steel forge. So when it reaches 150 on steel, don't make any warriors huts, and we will get it all back.
We shall get it all back.
There we go. No, the silver. I forgot about the silver.
Yeah, sorry, I just absolutely blew that all on a monastery.
No worries. It's going to help us more in the end. Oh, and I reached some silver as well, so we will get a silver buff.
Oh, that's amazing. We're actually having a crisis over the separation of church and state. That's just like the real medieval world, just blowing all of the war money on massive churches. Lovely stuff. Right. Where are our defenses failing? It's not cracking over here, is it? I'll go and do some repairs. If a dwarf is repairing a thing, will they automatically go on to repair nearby things, or is that still a micro?
No, that is kind of microtask, but you can queue it. So if you hold shift and right click, you can queue all of them at once, and he will go from one to another.
Yeah, again, it's all the classic hotkeys, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Right. Oh, you need to do some repairs yourself, actually. And to be honest, like, I quite like a bit of micro in this because I'm focusing entirely on econ. I know I'm not having to divert my attention to the war, so I can, I can afford to be a little bit more exacting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It keeps that feeling of being frantic, which you do kind of want in a game like this.
And I feel
Oh,
like
no.
you can put as much into it as you want in a way. Like if you want to go a more like health focused route, you can do that, and you can focus on the brewmasters and all of the healing abilities that you can do through there, and try to really buff up on that, or from an early stage, or you can wait a bit with it and just like take it as it comes along, and focus much more on resource gathering in a different way in the beginning.
Now, it seems, more silver is probably a thing we want, right? I mean, shall I just build more of these silver farms?
Yeah, I think
that would be
that's not too bad. And also, when you start brewing, you probably want to build some mushroom farms as well, because they give us some very nice buffs.
Oh, mushroom farms. Now we're talking.
Yeah.
That sounds great. Let's get some more towers underground as well. That'd be relaxing. Are there any sort of more powerful defensive structures than stone towers?
There
Currently not.
are some coming into the game. The iron defenses.
Now that sounds my speed.
Yeah.
That's the thing I would remind viewers as well. I mean, obviously, I've sold a few bugs as features here in terms of the sort of, the AI and what dwarves will do automatically. But, this is, it's not even in early access yet. So the fact that it's this playable at this stage is pretty strong, to be honest. I mean, when did you have the first workable build of this, would you say?
Ooh. So of this game mode or
of the whole business, yeah.
So actually, we started this back in 2014 as a free-time project, and we actually made a very horrible-looking prototype way back when, and it was using all kind of outdated technology. We were just out of school, and some of us were still studying, and while it worked, it was it wasn't really something to write home about, but we really felt like the co-op aspect was really strong, even though it was very unrefined.
Yeah.
So after working on as a free-time project, in the end we decided to scrap the whole project and start anew. So I think that we had the first playable version of Conquest. Very, very, of course, lackluster, but I think we had that in, was it summer 2018?
Yeah.
We had the first one. And then and then actually this game mode here, Survival, it came from a cut feature from Conquest, because we had issues with the warrior in Conquest. And basically, he was a bit he had a little too little to do, but we've added more features afterwards that have given more interesting challenges. But we had these waves that came and attacked during kind of like your competitive aspect. And while that was really fun, it really felt more like a defensive game than a competitive one at that point.
Now, because I like you, I've made you an explosives hut. How about that?
Whoa! Thank you.
You're welcome. Don't know what it does, but I'm presuming.
It's demolition experts, so it's for me and the miner, and it's you get the demolition experts, and they are very, very good at dealing out siege damage. They're a bit of a glass cannon, almost in a way. They're quite essential when you want to take down an enemy team's defenses, because if they, like you, are very good at setting up the defenses and like leading you through different mazes and towers and stuff, the demolition expert is a must to take down those walls.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, do the trolls have any sort of defenses, or are they just roaming about?
They're tanky in and of themselves, so the demolition expert will definitely help, especially since they have a ranged cone attack. No, not cone. What's it called? AOE attack.
Will they help deal with old Grimace?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's in which case it was a worthwhile investment. Now, the building's under attack. Where?
Oh no, I think I might have. I am very far away. Oh no.
It's okay. We're just going tower crazy back here. Ah, brilliant. What's happening is the trolls are running to attack a gate in the middle of the towers. So they're then surrounded by towers which can riddle them with arrows. I'm very pleased with that. Right, now what can we do downstairs? Fleg. Now that's a name.
Flag.
Fleg. Did you say I could do with some mushroom farms?
Yeah, when you get the brewing system up and going. So you have the monastery, don't you? Yeah. And you can make the brewmasters and the brewing stills. You have a brewing still there. So the brewmasters can be put on the brewing still to they stand above it like a cauldron and stir through the different ales. So you use a lot of the different farming resources to make different ales, which in the ale house, if you click and you see down in the bottom right corner of the ale house menu, there are some buffs there, but they need ales.
Ah, right. So does this mean I could have like 3 different pubs, each with a different buff?
I think you can only have one buff active at the same time. Isn't that right, Hans?
Yeah, that's right.
But you can have different pubs and ale houses with the healing aura. But you can have different brewing stills that the brewmasters can make the different types of ales on.
Right. Well, I've got my brewing industry up, so I guess that is going to be my next step.
Yeah. So if you try to make a brewmaster,
I'm just. Do I want angel caps or edible mushrooms?
the edible mushrooms aren't that effective for the brewing. So angel cap and the other one, the
Flake.
blue one and the thing. There should be 3 types of mushrooms.
Now, where do I make the brewmaster? At the monastery? Is it?
Isn't it at the monastery, Hans? The brewmasters?
Yeah.
I need to invent the brewmaster. He is being invented.
Nice. I'll try to make you more room for the farms.
Oh, here comes a purple fella. Are we doing quite well? I think we're doing quite well.
We're doing very well.
Yeah.
We're on the hard mode and we are not at all in trouble yet. So we're doing very well.
It's, my Dwarfheim elo is just that high. Right, okay. Farewell, Grimace. I would say you've been good to us, but...
The demo experts are coming to take him out.
Ah, yes. What a scene to finish on. Get him, boys.
Oh! Woohoo!
Ah, it's good night from Ronald, and it's good night from him. Right, well, that was Dwarfheim. And yeah, I feel like I've had my RTS muscles thoroughly worked out there. So thanks, folks. And just a reminder then, when's the game out again? It was October the...
22nd.
Lovely. And yeah, watch this space for the thing we couldn't talk about, and definitely bears.
Definitely bad.
All right, that's a promise forced. Excellent. Lovely. Enjoy the rest of PAX/EGX digital, and go check out Dwarfheim. I'll see you later.